morning, everybody. Welcome to my first pre-recorded yoga class. In light of everything that's going on with the virus, I just wanted to create a sequence to give back to you guys and to practice myself. I've aimed this sequence at trying to boost immunity by targeting different glands of the body, trying to promote good lymphatic system circulation. We're going to increase our heart rate, increase our circulation. So some of the movements might seem a little bit strange, a little odd to do, but rest assured you'll be doing this at home in the privacy of your own space. So don't worry about looking silly. So begin by sitting in a nice, comfortable seated position. Roll the shoulders back. Sit tall, a nice tall spine. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Inhale again. Exhale, let the hips open. Root the sits bones down to the ground. Take the hands behind the back, interlock the fingers. Begin by taking some deep breathing, and we're going to open the neck and close it. Some flexion and extension of the neck here. So inhale, rolling the shoulders back, slightly leaning on the fingertips as you expose the neck. Exhale, curl the body forward, roll down the shoulders and tuck in the chin to the chest. Inhale again, rolling backwards, exposing the neck, moving the head back as far as feels comfortable for you today. Exhale, curling inwards again. Some seated cat-cows here. Inhale, rise up, open the chest. Exhale, curl down and forwards. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Take the hands in front of you and just put your thumbs next to each other so that they're in line with each other, and just do some patting across your collarbone here, focusing in front of the heart, stimulating the thymus here. I don't know if it really does that much, but hey, it can't hurt to do it, can it? Gentle patting, aiming to get that space between your breastbone and the heart. And stop. Take an inhale. Take the left arm across the right knee. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, gentle seated twist. We're going to be doing a lot of twists in the sequence today. The aim is to massage the digestive organs, massage all of the glands of the immune system hidden within the digestive system. So really take your time and think about your twists. Inhale, coming back to center. Take the right hand across the left knee. Tall spine. Exhale into your twist. So with every twist, we're only going as far as you feel comfortable. Never overdoing the twist, especially at the beginning. Remember that your spine is on one tall axis and we're rotating around that. So trying to keep the body perfectly straight up in your twist. Pulling in the belly, holding the abdomen firm. And inhale, tall spine, and exhale, coming back to center here. Now we're going to open out our shoulders. Inhale, take the right arm up, bend it behind your back. Take the left hand on the shoulder. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, pulling down in that shoulder. Now take another inhale, tall spine. Exhale, lean the body to the left, rooting the right hip down. Just a gentle side stretch whilst we also open out the shoulder joint. For an increased stretch, gently tilt the head backwards. You'll feel the shoulder open up a little more as you do this. Inhale, coming back up. Take the arm across the body. Now this is the part that might seem a little strange. I want you to hook your chin over the upper part of the arm. So it almost feels like you're kind of resting your head and neck on your arm as you pull with your left arm to stretch the right shoulder. Just roll your head across the jawline of the right side of your face, all the way to the ear, all the way back again. We're just massaging that bit of flesh under the jawline there. So we're getting a nice shoulder stretch, and we're massaging the glands under the chin here, all the while sitting tall. Once you get in the rhythm of that, just give your wrist some circles and start opening out the wrist here. Turning the wrist back the other way. Feeling the clicks as you wake up the joint, ready for today's practice. And let the arms relax. We'll do the same on the opposite side. Bring the left arm up and over, using your right hand to gently pull on the left elbow as you're reaching that left hand down your back. Now take an inhale, tall spine. Exhale, gentle lean to the right side, pressing down into that left hip, rooting both hips down, keeping them both firmly planted on the floor. Gentle push back on the head to increase that shoulder stretch. Keeping the tall spine, feeling that side stretch in the side of your body. Inhale to come up. Take the arm across the body. Get that shoulder stretch on the left. Inhale tall. Tuck the chin over the arm as we begin our head rolls on the left side. And we can begin to do some wrist circles with the left hand as well. Bit of coordination this morning. Rolling out that flesh underneath the chin. Continuing our deep breathing. And allowing the arm to relax again. Take some big shoulder rolls here. Now hook your thumbs underneath the armpit and just kind of hold on to the flesh just above the chest here. We're going to inhale, massaging the side of the armpit here, rolling the shoulders back, exposing the neck. Exhale, massaging again as we roll forwards, curl down, tucking in the chin. Massaging the flesh at the top here. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Exhale. Keep going here with your natural breathing pattern. We have a lot of glands on the inside of the armpit area here, so we're just giving them a gentle massage. Just place the hands on the knees. Now I'll just turn for the sake of the video so you can see me a bit better. Now we come into our tabletop position. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Take an inhale, turning the pelvis up arching the back down, lifting the chin to the sky. Exhale, starting by tucking in the tailbone, reaching the spine up towards the sky, tucking that chin tight to your chest. Inhale again. And you might notice I'm just turning my wrists around here just to get a slightly different stretch. As we wake up for the day, exhale, tucking in the tailbone, arching up the back, one spine at a time, slowly reaching up to the sky. Inhale again, shoulders come back, tailbone reaches up, pulling in the belly. Even though we're inhaling, we're keeping that abdomen firm. Exhale, tucking down the chin. Now keep that chin tightly tucked to your chest. Imagine you've got an olive in there and you're trying not to drop it. Take the right leg out, holding firm. Take some ankle circles here. Rotating the ankle in one direction and then rotating it in the opposite way. Now keep that chin tucked here. We want to keep it tucked because this is actively working the muscles in our neck, massaging all of the glands around the neck. Place the right knee down, lift the left leg, we'll do the same thing. Keeping that chin tucked, circles in one direction. And then taking them back in the opposite direction. And take that left knee down. Now we're going to press our bodies back. Come into our first downward dog of the day. I don't know about you, but I'm a bit tight. I'm not practicing as much, so just take a second here. Pedal it out. Realign ourselves with the correct downward dog position. So we're lifting our hips up towards the sky, pressing the shoulders down and back towards the feet as our head hangs relaxed between the arms. Fingers are spread out to the edge of the mat, and the heels are just gently encouraged towards the ground. Take a glance between the fingers. Bring either leg forward as we come down into a low lunge. Bring the right leg to meet. Gentle forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising all the way up to the sky. Hands together, prayer position. Do 3 rounds of sun salutations to warm us up. Get that heart rate and circulation flowing. Inhale, rise the arms up, extended mountain. Exhale, hinging at the hips with a flat back, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, take the left leg back, come down into your low lunge. Hold the breath, come into a plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin to the ground for the first round. Press the body down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, plant the toes. Push the body back into your downward dog. Inhale, left leg comes high. Comes down into your low lunge. Exhale, right leg to meet, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, prayer pose. Same on the opposite side. Inhale, extended mountain, reaching out of the fingertips. Exhale, hinging at the hips, keep that nice flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, take the right leg back now into your low lunge. Hold the breath, plant the hands for your plank. Knees chest and chin to the ground, the chest coming between the space between your hands. Inhale, rising up to your cobra. All the weight taken in the lower back here. Peel the shoulders and the elbows back. Eye gaze to the sky. Exhale, plant the toes. Come back into your downward dog. Inhale, raise up the right leg. Bring it forward into your low lunge. Exhale, forward fold, left leg to knee. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms come up high, extended mountain. Exhale, prayer pose. A little faster this time. Inhale, reaching up high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Place the hands. Left leg comes back into your low lunge. Bring the right leg back. Hold the plank here. Take a breath. Tucking down the pelvis. Pulling the abdomen in tight. Even weight across the hand here. Pressing back into your heels. Lifting the knees towards the sky. Activating the legs. Trying to get our heart rate up a little higher here. Take an inhale. You can exhale, knees, chest, and chin to the ground, or for a little extra intensity, coming down, elbows tucked against the body, slowly all the way to the ground as slow as you can. Feet come flat. Inhale into your cobra. Exhale, plant the feet, downward dog. Inhale, left leg raises, comes back into your low lunge. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising up to your extended mountain. Exhale, prayer pose. One more time on the right. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant down the hands. Take the right leg back. Come into your low lunge. Take the left leg back and hold the plank. Bring all your focus here to the lower abdominal region. Hold it firm. Be aware of your hips here, holding the abdomen nice and tight. Take a deep inhale and exhale, holding just a little bit longer. Knees, chest, and chin to the ground, or option to slowly come down in your four-legged staff pose. As slow as you can, all the way to the ground. Inhale into your cobra. Exhale, plant the feet. Come down into your downward dog. Inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale, forward fold, both legs at the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising up tall, extended mountain. Exhale, prayer pose. Inhale, up tall, extended mountain again. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, take the left foot back into your low lunge, sinking the hips, eye gaze ahead. Take the right foot back, hold the plank. Staying strong here, holding the plank. Raise the right leg. Don't let it compromise your form here. Keeping the body low, keeping the hips low. Take the right leg down, lift the left leg. Holding the abdomen firm. Take the left leg down. Take the left hand underneath the head. Tilt the body, come up into a side plank, lifting the right arm up to the sky. For extra intensity here, option to lift off the lower leg and tuck it into the body. Take the left leg back down if it's lifted. Turn back to your high plank. Take the right hand underneath the head. Tilt the body, come up into your left side. Left arm comes up into your side plank. Again, option to remove the right foot from the floor and tuck it into the body for extra intensity. Take that left arm back down into your high plank. Now I'm going to opt to do knees, chest, and chin on my exhale, just because my wrists are going to get a little tired. Inhale up to your cobra. Exhale, pushing back into your downward dog. Take a moment here. Take a couple of deep breaths in your downward dog. Inhale, eye gaze to the hands, lifting the right leg up. Coming down into your low lunge. Left leg to meet, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising up tall. Exhale, prayer pose. One more on the right side. Inhale, arms raise high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, take the right leg back. Low lunge. Left leg to meet. Hold the pose. Stay in your plank, stay strong. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin to the ground. Inhale into your cobra. Exhale down into your downward dog. Inhale, bring the left leg up in the air into your low lunge. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Keeping the toes and heels together. Slight bend of the knees as we inhale and come up into our chair. Sinking the hips back. Reaching long in the arms. Holding that abdomen tight. Pulling in the belly button. Pull the belly button right into your spine. All the weight in your heels here. You should be able to wiggle your toes. Take a deep breath here. Increasing the heart rate and increasing our strength. Glance down. Check that you can see your toes. Aiming to get the knees over the heels for this one. Take an inhale, reaching out of the fingertips. Exhale, holding the chair. Bring the hands down to a prayer pose. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, sucking in the belly. Hook that left elbow around the right knee. Not twisting at this point. Glance down. Check your knees are in line with each other. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, now twist on the exhale, turning the body to the right. Press those palms into each other. Holding the chair pose here, sinking down. Don't be tempted to lift the hips. Inhale, reaching the hands out long. Eye gaze up to the right fingertips. Feel the thighs massaging the abdominal organs here. Hold the abdomen tight. Peeling down this right arm, coming back into prayer. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale to center. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, hook the right arm over the left knee. Pressing the palms into each other. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, twisting to the left. I know that your legs are aching, mine are too. Just holding the chair a little longer. Opening up the arms. Eye gaze to the tips of the left fingers. Keep those knees in line with each other. Keep the hips stacked. Holding strong. Peel the left arm down. Back into your prayer. Coming back to center. Place the hands either side of the feet. Straighten the legs. Come into a halfway lift. Exhale. Gentle forward bend. Let the head hang. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising up tall. Take the feet out just to hip width distance now. Exhale, coming down very slowly with a nice flat back as we come into our deep forward fold. Aim to grab the big thumb with the index finger, middle finger, and thumb. The big toe. Keeping the legs straight. Take an inhale. Flatten the back. Take the eye gaze ahead. Exhale. Forward fold. Pulling in a little deeper. Now your hands can go anywhere where you can reach. They don't have to reach your feet. That is just where we're trying to get to today. But wherever you are in your practice, just to feel that nice hamstring stretch all at the top back side of the legs here. Keeping that flat back position also allows you to open up the lower back. So we're trying to stay safe in our poses here. So don't curl the body or curl the head down. Shh. Take another inhale to a flat back. Exhale, drawing that belly button in, closing that space, really allowing yourself as much room as possible to bend over, trying to get your thighs to rub against your chest, your belly here. Inhale, coming up to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising up, extended mountain. Reaching out of the fingertips. Exhale, gentle cactus, very gentle back bend here, not overdoing it after a forward bend. Inhale, reaching tall. Exhale, forward fold, hinging at the hips, coming down. Take the left hand to the outside of the right foot. Inhale, reaching up as we do a nice twist here. Take an inhale, reach long out of the spine. Exhale, twist a little further. Option to bend the left knee here if it's uncomfortable, or if you just want a little bit more stretch in that right hamstring. Exhale, peeling that right hand back down. Inhale, halfway lift, realign the spine. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, take the right foot back, turn it to face the outside of the mat, push the body up. So the right foot is facing the side of the mat, the left foot is facing the front of the mat. Keeping the hips facing the side of the mat, taking an inhale to your T position. Exhale with straight legs, bending the body to the left side as we come down into our triangle. Eye gaze up to the fingertips of the right hand. Sugar. Peeling back that right shoulder. Peeling forward that left hip. Should feel a really great side stretch in the right side. Now staying strong in that left side, try not to collapse on your left side. Reaching out and down, so we're trying to make sure that our body and our ribs are reaching away from the hips. Inhale, coming back up to our T, toes in, heels out, tall spine. Exhale, hinging at the hips, folding forwards into our wide-legged forward fold. With every inhale, bring that spine to a nice flat back. With every exhale, encourage down that bend a little deeper. I like to place my hands on the line between my feet. You can also place them on your legs, on the outside of your feet, wherever you're comfortable today. Should be feeling a good stretch on the inner thighs and the hamstrings. And with every flat back position you create, you should feel a little bit of a nice opening of the lower back. Inhale to a flat back position. Walk the hands over to the right side. Keeping that foot nicely turned to the side, you should feel, sorry guys, 1 second. You should feel a slight stretch on the outside of the right side of your foot here as we gently encourage our chest down towards our knee. Very gentle stretch here on the right side of the foot and the right side of the calf. Walk the hands back to the other side as we take the same stretch on the opposite side. Inhale, long spine. Exhale. Gentle stretch on the left side of the foot this time. Inhale, tall spine. Turn both foot round to the front of the mat. Sink down into a low lunge. Bring the right foot to meet the left. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising up tall. Exhale, bring the hands down to a prayer. I'm just going to turn so you can see a little easier. We're going to come into tree on the right side. So inhale, bring the right leg up, pressing the heel into your left thigh. So you're really pressing into that thigh and the thigh is pressing into the heel. Whenever you're ready and you have your balance, you can take away your hand and bring your hands into prayer pose. Option to bring the hands up over the head for a bit of extra balance. Unfortunately, my ground isn't quite as stable as usual. I'm just going to stick with the prayer. So you're aiming to peel out this right knee. We're opening out the hip joint. So really focus on pressing the heel and the thigh together while spreading out that right knee to the back side. And you should feel a good stretch on the inner thigh here and in the groin region. Staying strong. Working on our balance here. Using the hand to assist as you bring that foot down. Now coming back to the front of our mats. Take an inhale, reaching up tall. Exhale, hinging at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Take the right hand to the outside of the left knee. Peel up the left arm as we come into our twist. Option to bend the right knee if you want that little extra stretch in the left hamstring. Eye gaze up to the fingertips of the left hand. Exhale, peel this hand back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Take the left leg back this time. Push the body up. So now our right foot is facing the front of the mat. The left foot is facing the side of the mat. Inhale, bring the arms to a T. Hips facing the side of the mat. Exhale, folding over, coming into our triangle. Encourage that left shoulder to peel back and always encouraging that right hip to come forward whilst keeping those nice straight legs. Long extended stretch through the left side of the body whilst building strength in the right side. So remember not to collapse on that right side here. Aiming to get one nice straight line from the fingertips of the left hand all the way down to the fingertips of the right. Inhale, coming back up to standing. Turn the toes in and the heels out. Take the hands behind the back, interlock the fingers. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, hinging at the hips, forward fold with a shoulder stretch. Now remember, if you keep your palms together rather than opening them out, you will get a deeper stretch in the shoulders here. Again, just keeping those nice straight legs, pressing back in the knees. With every exhale, pulling that belly button in, creating more space so you can get deeper into your forward bend. Reaching those shoulders a little further past where they are right now, reaching those hands forward. Inhale, coming up to flat back. Turn the body to the left side. Turn the left foot towards the back end of the mat. Bring the right foot slightly forward here. As we turn the body to the left side. So your left foot is at a 45 degree, your right foot is at a 45-degree angle, your left foot is facing the back of the mat. Taking the arms behind the back, interlocking the fingers, inhale, tall spine. Exhale with a flat back, coming down to your head to knee. Once you're down here and your balance is all sorted, tucking in the chin to the chest. Equal balance and weight distribution here between your front and back leg. Don't forget about the back one. Inhale, peeling back up towards the sky. Turning the body around to do exactly the same on the opposite leg. So right foot faces the front of the mat. Left foot is at a 45-degree angle. Pulling back in the shoulders. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, head to knee. Keeping that flat back, holding the balance, and then eventually tucking that chin into your chest. Inhale, rising back up to the sky. Taking a step back to the front of the mat. I'm going to face you guys so you can see a bit better as we come into our tree. So tree on the left side now. Lifting up that left foot. Placing the heel into that ridge at the top of the thigh. You can always place it on your calf or the inside of the knee, wherever feels comfortable for you today. Pressing the thigh into the heel and the heel into the thigh equally. Hands in prayer position or taking them up overhead. Now we're peeling that left knee outwards. We're peeling it towards the back of you. Trying to create a nice straight flat line on the outside of your knee across the back side, as though you're leaning the whole body against a wall. Peeling back, opening that left hip joint. whilst working on your balance. Take a moment here to reconnect with your breath. Taking in some deep breaths, flooding the body with oxygen. Using your hand for support, release down the left leg as you come out of your tree. At the front of the mat, take an inhale, raising the arms up tall. Exhale, hinging at the back, at the hips, Inhale, flat back position. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring the left leg back. Plant the left leg at a 45-degree angle. Front foot faces forward. Inhale, rise up to your warrior one. The leg at the back should be straight here, and your hips are trying to face the front of the mat. So peel back the right hip, encourage forwards the left hip. Generous bend in the knee, try to get that knee over the front foot. The knee should not come past the foot, so if it is, then you might just need to take your foot a little bit farther forward on your mat. Pressing down into the outside edge of the left foot at the back. Pressing the weight forwards as you drive that front foot down with strength. Reaching out of the fingertips, out of the shoulder joints. Peeling back the shoulders, making sure your chest is open so you can continue your deep breathing. Stay here, hold the pose. Whenever it gets too much, just come back to your breath. With every exhale, just allow those hips to open out a little farther. Now take an inhale, press off the right knee, turn the left foot to the side of the mat. Arms come out to a T. Now the hips are facing the side of the mat predominantly. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, coming down into your warrior two. Again, we're bending the right knee just as far as so the knee is over the foot. Left leg is straight, but now I'm peeling the hips back, peeling the left hip back towards the side of the mat. Encouraging the right hip towards the front. Eye gaze over the fingertips of the right hand. Now take a glance over your right knee here. Try to make sure that it's not coming on the inside of your foot. It needs to be right over your foot, so it does mean opening out that right hip. Staying strong. Just have a little longer on here. Peel that left hand back around. Try to grab the inside of the right thigh. Inhale, leaning back to reverse your warrior. Coming down, keep the pose. Take the right elbow to the right knee. Inhale, lift the left arm up tall. Option to stay here or come down a little deeper as we come into our extended side angle. Encouraging that left arm all the way over to make that nice long line from the fingertips of your left hand all the way down to the outer edge of your left foot. Left shoulder peels backwards, open the chest out. Try not to crush your chest inwards too much here. Staying strong, I know you can feel this in that right thigh. Another couple of deep breaths here. Now turning the body to the front of the mat. Heel toe out that right foot so your hands are on the inside. Sink down into your runner's lunge. Deep, deep low lunge here. It's a nice stretch after that sequence. Take the left hand under the head. Inhale, peeling up that right hand, coming into a twist. pulling the belly button in, keeping the stomach active, using that right thigh to massage the abdominal organs here. Bringing that right arm back down. Heel toe the foot back between the hands. Bring the left leg up to meet. And then separate the feet out a little as we come down into a nice ragdoll. Putting one hand on each elbow, letting the head hang, the arms hang. The whole upper body is just hanging in a nice relaxed way. Take a couple of deep breaths and keep that chin tucked to the chest so that you can hear your breathing, creating that ujjayi breath. Allow the hands to relax. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising up tall. Exhale, hinging at the hips as we fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, taking the right foot back. Right foot at a 45-degree angle, left foot facing the front. Inhale, coming up to warrior on the other side. Warrior one, so you're aiming to face your hips toward the front of the mat here. Peeling back that left hip, encouraging forwards the right hip. Sinking down into that left knee, trying to get that knee directly over the heel, whilst also pressing into the side of the right foot. Holding the belly in, roll the shoulders back, keep the chest open, reaching out of the fingertips here. A very demanding pose. If you don't feel that it is so, you might need to bend down a little deeper in that left knee, keeping that right leg straight, feeling the hips open out here. Take an inhale, reaching tall, turning the body. Bring that right foot to a 90-degree angle now. Left foot faces the front. Inhale, tall spine, hips now face the side of the mat. Exhale, bending of the left knee. Come down into your warrior two. Eye gaze over the fingertips of the left hand. Take a glance down at your left knee. Is it wobbling towards the inside of your left foot? Try to encourage it out so that it really does sit right over that left foot. Peel back the right hip. Encourage forward to the left hip as we open out the hips. Holding the pose here. Reconnecting with your breath. Peel back the right hand. Try to grab the inside of the left thigh. Inhale, coming back and reverse your warrior. Bringing that left elbow down. Option to stay with the elbow on the knee here, or bring that left hand all the way to the ground and bring the right arm up and overhead into our extended side angle. Eye gaze to the tips of the right hand. Peeling back the right shoulder, open out the chest. Try to make that nice straight line from the tips of the fingers of the right hand all the way to the outside of the right foot here. Holding it here a little longer. I know it's hurting in that left thigh. And coming down. Heel toe out the left foot. Sinking the hips down as we come into that nice runner's lunge on the opposite side. Take the right hand under the head, peel up the left, coming into our twist. Heel down the left hand, heel toe in the foot, and bring the right leg up to meet. Inhale, halfway lift. Separate out the feet so that they're shoulder width distance. Exhale, forward fold. Now we're aiming to get the palms of the hands under the soles of the feet. So we're trying to touch the inside of our wrists with our toes. As I said before, with all these deep forward folds, just go as far as you can today within your practice. There is no point in overdoing it or harming ourselves or being disappointed with our progress today. No matter how deep you're going with your forward fold, you're still going to be getting the benefits of it. Massaging those abdominal organs by bending forwards, stretching the hamstrings, stretching the lower back. These are all great movements for the body. Release the hands. Take a couple of circles in the wrist just to protect the wrists there. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale down, plant the hands. Take both feet back and come into your plank here. Knees, chest, and chin. Come down to the ground. With your hands either side of your ribs, your feet are reaching out long behind you, lifting the knees off of the ground. Inhale, peeling up using the strength of the lower back here, taking the eye gaze up to the sky as we come into our cobra. Peeling back the shoulders, peeling back the elbows. Really try to imagine there's somebody with an elastic band around your elbows trying to hold them together behind you. Not pushing up with the hands here. They're purely for support. I could take them away and it wouldn't change my movement. Now take an inhale again and do a gentle twist to the right side. Inhale back to center. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, gentle twist to the left. Glancing over that left shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale down. Lifting up the feet behind you. Take the hands on the outside of the feet. Trying to keep those knees close together. Take an inhale, pressing into the hands with the strength in your legs. And eventually taking the eye gaze up to the ceiling. The balance should be just above your hips in the space between your belly button and your hips here. So try not to be sitting directly on your hips. The more you press with your legs, the higher you're going to reach those thighs off of the ground. And exhale down. Okay. Pressing up with the hands, coming up onto your knees. Knees should be about hip width distance apart. Take the hands on the lower back as we come into camel. Take an inhale, reach tall in the spine. Exhale, just gradually come into your back bend here. This might be as far as you go with your camel, it's absolutely fine. Tilting back using the support of your hands. Opening out the chin and the neck. If you wish to take it further, carefully reach back with your hands to grab your heels. Once you have them, press forward in the hips, getting those hips back over the knees. Letting the head drop and letting the neck open. This is a great chest opener. Really wonderful for massaging the neck. Stay here for a few more breaths, staying strong, pressing those hips forward. Now as we come out, we take a deep inhale. Support the back with the hands, slowly coming up. And then we sit down onto our heels for a moment. Oh, okay, sugar, come here. Gently bring the feet around from underneath you and sit back on your mat. Sit up tall, realign the spine. We just got 10 more minutes to go. Lie back on your mat, bring the heels up over the hips into your waterfall. All of our inversions today are fantastic for changing the way that gravity is working for our lymphatic system, encouraging all of the lymph in the body to travel up towards the head. Bring the heels below the knees. Option to interlock the hands underneath you. Take an inhale, lift the hips up towards the sky as we come into our bridge. Tucking the chin to the chest here. This position is great for strengthening the lower back, working the glutes, working the thighs. Don't be lazy in this position. Lift the hips as high as you possibly can. Feel that stretch in the back. Pressing down into the mat with your arms. Keeping the thighs and the knees in the same position. Don't let them splay outwards. Holding tight. Exhale, calming down. Option to take a second bridge here. Or for those who wish to go a little further and take a wheel, you can join me for a wheel. But if you've never done a wheel before, I recommend that you have a try learning how to do it first, as it can be a little tricky and you need to do it safely. So for those taking a bridge, do the exact same thing again, taking the hands underneath you and lift the hips. For those taking a wheel, place the hands either side of the head, the wrists facing outwards. Inhale, lifting up. Gently straightening the legs, millimeter by millimeter, as you feel that back bend increase. Now to come out of it, bend at the elbows, tucking in the head, protect the head and the neck. Come down one vertebrae at a time, back onto the ground. Bring the feet back over you into your waterfall, just letting the spine readjust and realign. Bring the knees into your chest, do a complete exhale, create the space. Hook your hands around your elbows. Now roll back down, let your head lay on the ground. Encourage your shoulders down to the ground. Keeping the shoulders on the ground, tuck the head and the chin. Wind relieving pose here. Hopefully that doesn't happen right now on camera. Do a gentle roll side to side, massaging the back. Really encourage those hips towards the ground whilst holding tight with your elbows. Feeling that nice hip stretch here. And release. Excuse me one sec, guys. Okay, so next we will do Bit of a gentle supine twist, lying on your back. Keeping your left leg straight behind you. Keep that knee bent into your chest, the right knee. Inhale and exhale. Send the right arm out to the right side. Let that right knee come over to the left side of the body. Eye goes out to the right fingertips. Now, whilst we're in this twist, be sure to hold that belly button tight into your belly. Keep the abdomen strong. The more you hold the abdominal muscles firm during a twist, the more massaging action you're going to get. Inhale, bring in the knee up. Exhale and release. Same on the opposite side. Bring that left knee up. Take an inhale. Exhale. Left knee comes out to the right side. Extend out that left arm. Take the eye gaze out to the left fingertips. Just a gentle supine twist here. Make sure that that left shoulder blade stays on the ground, even if it means your knee has to come a little higher. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Let the benefit of this twist work its way into your body. Inhale, calming back up. So now we'll come back into our waterfall. Feet over the hips. Now, depending on you and where you are in your practice today, this might be where you stay, and that's absolutely fine. This is still an inversion. This is still going to work its magic. For those who wish to take it a little further, use the hands for support on the ground. Take an inhale. Bring the hips towards the head. Now, I like to clasp my fingers together here and just get myself up onto my shoulders, bringing those arms together underneath me, bringing those elbows together underneath me. Keeping the elbows locked to the ground, I place my hands on the upper part of my hips. Now I gently bring the legs up over the hips. Now if you start to feel any pain in your wrists or your elbows, just bring the legs forward a little bit more. Holding the belly tight into your supported shoulder stand. Try to tuck the chin in here. Keep massaging that neck. And then for those who wish to take it to a full shoulder stand, continue on arch by peeling up the body. Coming right up onto the shoulders, tucking that chin. Gonna make it a little difficult for me to talk. Be sure to hold the belly in and push those hips forwards. And then gently coming down. Options come into your plow. Make sure the hands are on the ground to help you with your stability. And just bringing those feet overhead and onto the ground behind you. Keeping that chin tucked. Pressing off the ground with your feet. Using your arms for support, coming down one vertebrae at a time. Slowly down. Protecting the back here. And bringing those legs down as well. We'll do a counter pose, a gentle one. Using the elbows for support, lift the upper body up, curling the head down to the crown of your head is on the ground in your fish pose. Open the chest, lift the chest towards the sky. Option to bring the arms up overhead here. If you wish to take it further and add a little bit of core work, you can also lift the legs into your full fish. Release the legs. Bring the elbows back down. Using the elbows, lift the head off the ground. And slowly bring the head back down. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Let the legs roll outwards. Palms up to the sky. Create a space between your arms and your body as we come into our Savasana position, corpse pose. Make sure your head and neck is comfortable. Your shoulders are evenly placed on the ground. Perhaps tuck your pelvis upwards a little to reduce that space in your lower back. And sink into the mat. Just take a moment here to notice how your body is feeling after your workout today. Take a deep inhale, exhale, and relax. Take another deep inhale, exhale, and sink into the mat. Now bring your focus and your awareness to your toes, to the big toes, the second toes, the middle toes, the fourth toe, and the fifth. Bring your awareness to the soles of your feet. Notice any sensations that you're feeling. Are they warm? Are they cold? Are they tingling? How about the tops of your feet? Your heels as they lay on the ground. The ankles. The calves. The knees. And the thighs. Are your hips relaxed? Are you holding any tension? With your next exhale, really relax your hips down to the ground. Now bring your awareness to your lower back, the middle back and the upper back. Take a deep inhale and notice the parts of your skin that touch the ground as you inhale, and then lift off again as you exhale. Bring your awareness to your shoulders. Are they relaxed? Are you holding on to any tension there? Now bring your awareness to the tips of your fingers, the palms, the outer sides of your hands, the wrists, the forearms, the elbows, the upper arms, the shoulders. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, relax all of your arms down a little further into the mat. Let those shoulders open, let the chest expand. Now bring your awareness to your belly. The feeling as it rises and falls with every breath. The feeling of the material of your clothes on your skin as you breathe. Now think about your chest, the ribs as they rise and fall, the muscles between your ribs as they stretch and contract. To your heart and your lungs as they work tirelessly for you and your body. Perhaps you can even feel or sense your heartbeat. Now bring your awareness to the base of your neck and the muscles all around your neck, to your chin, to the line of your jaw, to your cheeks. Do you notice any feeling on the skin? Any breeze, any warmth? Bring your awareness to your lips, to the space where your lips meet, to your nose, and the feeling of the air as it moves in and out of your nostrils, to your ears, the delicate sensations they feel, any sounds you hear from out and within, to your eyes, to the images and the shapes that you see on the back of your eyelids. Bring your gaze to the space between your eyebrows, keeping the eyes closed. Bring your focus and your awareness to your eyebrow center. Notice the sensation as you roll your eyes in this direction, the feeling of calm that washes over you as you search inwards. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, send that rush through your body as you relax every single limb and joint. Every single part of you sinks deeper into the mat as you completely surrender. You deserve this feeling of relaxation. You earned it today in your practice. Take a deep inhale and exhale as we gradually start to bring our awareness back to the sounds that we hear around us. Keeping the eyes closed, begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes as we start to reawaken the body, taking small circles in the wrists and the feet. Reverse those circles. Take an inhale, reach the arms up, long overhead stretch of the whole body. And exhale, roll the body over to the side. Lie here for a moment. Notice the sensations in the body, the feeling of relaxation, the sounds around you. Using the other arm, gently push your feet back up into a seated position, keeping the eyes closed. Take an inhale, roll the shoulders back. Keeping the eyes closed, do a gentle head roll to the left. Exhale, rolling down to the center, tucking the chin. Inhale, rolling up to the right. Exhale, back down through the middle. Inhale to the left. One more. Exhale, down to the middle. Inhale to the right. Bring the hands to a prayer position. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Rub the palms together. Create friction, create warmth. Place the palms over the eyes and block out the light. Open the eyes inside the palms and gently bring the hands away from the eyes as you let the daylight in. Hands back into prayer position. Thank you all so much for joining me today. And sugar, I really hope that everyone's doing well and keeping themselves busy and proactive during this time. Namaste. Okay, should we go for a walk?